The final whistle is went on Crusaders' first game in the UEFA Europa Conference League qualification round 1. And they have drew 2 each with Haka. And yeah, I'm not expecting much for these teams, and I think they've all let us down so far. What do you think? Or is a 2-2 draw against Haka acceptable for Crusaders?
What were you expecting? Like, I'm surprised they got anything.
You should, really?
I think a 2-2 draw's alright.
There you go, a 2-2 draw's
Away from home. I mean, they did have the advantage in extra man towards the end. You could argue maybe they should have been trying to win it, but I think Crusaders will be happy with this draw away from home in Finland. Take it back to Northern Ireland next week. Northern Ireland. And hopefully try and get the victory.
Where do Crusaders play? Solitude, isn't it?
The Solitude.
Aye, Solitude. Park. Just off the
M6.
It's M2, I think.
M2.
I think it's the M2, guys.
M2.
North Belfast. Right, but they opened the scoring with Forsyth. It wasn't the guy that does Price is Right, Bruce.
Are they Takes or Huns?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Oh.
No, they're actually a weird club. Footy Adventures did a thing on them where they used to be Protestant, but then during the Troubles, the area changed into Catholics. So they're actually... That's weird.
Are they mixed, or...?
The majority Catholic, but they are a wee bit mixed. That's a weird thing to have.
Is it safe as a Protestant to go to a Crusaders game?
Well, no one goes.
Well, we'll find out next week.
We'll find out next week when we go to a Crusaders game, brother. But they opened the scoring 1-0. Forsyth, whoa, lovely jubbly. Rogerson.
What did you make of the goal?
I thought it was a good goal. Lecky with the assist. It was a good wee through ball.
Good through ball, huh?
You know what, though? This is what these teams need. They need to score first. They have any sort of hope, don't they? I mean, look at yesterday.
Not really, because they went behind and they still came back.
Yeah, but look at Larne yesterday. Right? They conceded a penalty 55 seconds into the game.
That's not
I actually think only losing 1-0 to Helsinki is pretty good for Larne.
Oh, is that?
Away, especially when you concede a penalty that early on. Rogerson, talking of penalties, man. Lamar, gives away a penalty. Rogerson steps up. 1-1. You're thinking, right, Crusaders, hold it together, folks. We don't hold it together because Fofana puts it into the back of the net and is absolutely all over at this stage. 2-1. They've conceded 2 goals within 3 minutes. You think it's done. You think there's no coming back for the mighty Crusaders. But then, the big man, Lane, gets a yellow and then he gets sent off for talking back to the referee.
Well,
I seen it was on Twitter, mate. So this ain't fake news, this is legit news. And then Clark...
That's a harsh second yellow, I think.
We see it just wouldn't happen back in the day, but now it's a lot more prominent. Ever since like the likes of Van Persie getting sent off for putting the ball a half a second after the whistle went, I feel like that's when you start letting in the most lenient yellows of all time.
I'd be annoyed if I got a second yellow for just talking to the referee. If you're going to get sent off, you may as well do something worthy of getting sent off. Like,
yeah, and now he's going to miss the second.
Mark.
Jay Lane is going to miss the second leg. But then big Robbie Clark stepped up to the task, made it 2 each. And maybe you could feel like at this point that if it's 2 each with 20 minutes to go against 10 men, could Crusaders have pushed for a victory? What do you think?
I think they should have been trying to get the win, and you know what? Stats did suggest that they were the better side.
They did. In terms of other non-Irish teams in action tonight, we've got Glentoran. They're currently getting beat 2-1 though, after leading 1-0. And Dundalk drew 0-0, guys. But that's it for folk football. I'm just looking forward to when the likes of Hibs and Hearts jump in.
The big boys.
The real men. The real fucking clubs.
The Scotsmen, when they get into the Europa.
When they start fucking... They're going to avenge Motherwell, aren't they?
Oh, aye.
They're going to take Sligo Rovers
to
task.
Give us Sligo Rovers, anybody. Come on.
I swear I did it. No one, just us.
I can't accept people thinking that non-Irish and Irish sides are on the same level as Scotland. I'm not buying that.
There's only one word for it.
The more Irish, Welsh and non-Irish sides they get through this round, the more likely Hibernian can get one Ashley Campbell.
Well,
We've
8 teams tonight and there was one yesterday. So there's 9 teams for every nation apart from England and Scotland in the Europa Conference League. How many will make it to round 2? I'm going to go with 3. I think we'll lose 2/3.
Oh, I'm going to go 4.
4? Fair enough. Anyway, guys, that's us sided out. Crusaders 2. Big team Haka 2.